Hey y'all, what's up? So I'm just gonna kind of freestyle. I want to use like the color purple. Now for the beginning, I'm going to do my normal foundation routine, which I'm gonna speed up because I have other videos basically showing how I achieve my foundation. So I'm going to, why am I so out of breath? Like, this is unhealthy. So I'm going to be showing you, like usual, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I have dry skin, so the glow works better with me. But if you're somebody who have oily skin, they do have the matte formula, and you can get it at Walmart, wherever. So I use that lately. This is really what I've been loving. That's the only reason why I'm going crazy on it right now. But once I find something new, I'll switch over. And then of course I'm using my Pro Concealers to conceal. And I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the areas that I highlight. I also mix in this Revlon Color Stay concealer in with my Pro Concealers for my highlights. Also, I forgot to add that I use this to prime my face. This is the NYX HD Studio Primer. You don't have to use this, but if you're going out and you want your makeup to stay on all night, then this I do recommend. Or any primer that you want to use. And it's a talk through, so you really can't come out. I just said you really can't come out. It's a talk through, which means that I'm not doing a voiceover. I'm actually talking while I'm filming. You're mad annoying. I said exactly what I had to say. You shut up. Okay, finally getting started with the eyes. I'm going to go in with this Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and that's what I'm going to be using as a base for my eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. You can basically use any eyeshadow primer that you want, but I feel like this concealer will give me the maximum base so that I can see all the colors that I want to see on my lid. So I'm just going to use my finger to blend that out. And I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. Once you have your primer or your concealer on your lid, you can go in with the first color. I'm going to be using this Creative Me One eyeshadow palette by Coastal Scents, and I'm going in with this light purple color right there. And I'm just gonna blend that on the outer crease area and the outer lid. I'm also going to repeat the same thing that I just did on the inner crease and the inner lid. Without touching the center of my lid. So I'm just trying my best to keep the center of my lid as clear as possible because I'm going to be using another color for that. If it gets on it a little bit, it's not a big deal, but you want to mainly focus on the outer and inner crease and lid and kind of have them meet up together in the center. And this first color can work as our transitioning color for this look as well, but it is a first color that I felt was necessary for this little freestyle that I decided to film. I'm going to be using that same brush I'm going to be using the same brush, and I'm going to be going into that darker purple right next to it. And I'm basically going to blend that on top of my transition in my first color, mainly focusing on the crease area and the outer corner of the eye. I'm basically just using this color to deepen it up a bit. You just want to make sure that you blend it all in. My first thoughts was to kind of do the same thing with the inner corner, but I think I like it better just on the outside. So I'm just going to use a little bit more of that to deepen this up a bit to get that purple that I wanted to get. And I'm just focusing that on the outer corner and blending it in towards the crease. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Blue Had Me at Hello makeup palette. This is the little palettes that they have. It has the brow bone, eyelid crease, and definition color. I'm just gonna be using the matte black definition color in this palette just to kind of deepen up my outer crease a little bit. Just to add some more definition. And of course I'm going to repeat what I did on the other side. You got to do exactly the same thing if you want them to look the same. So I'm just going to go in with that and kind of make the shape with this brush, with the R41 morph brush. And once I do that, I'm going to go in with the R38 brush by Morph and just lightly tap on it, shake it off, and then just blend that in to deepen up the crease and the outer corner. So initially I was gonna use this silver shimmery color from my 28 color palette by BH Cosmetics, the Smokey Eye Edition. I was gonna use this silver shimmery color, but it doesn't seem like it's bright enough. So I'm gonna go to my old friend, my Wet n Wild, and I'm going to go in with this silver eyelid color. It's like a metallic silver color, and I thought that it would look really pretty with the colors that I already used. This is very pigmented, so I'm definitely gonna dust that off a little bit. And I'm just gonna pack that on to the center of my lid and lightly bring it to wherever else is empty on my lid without touching my other colors. Like I said, my eyes are more of a challenge because I do have small eyes. I have a small eyelid, but I'm still gonna make it work and it's still gonna look cute. So it's a really pretty purple, smoky, metallic eye look. I'm going to be doing the liner and my lashes off camera just to save some camera time, but I wanted to show you the lashes that I'm going to be using. Very dramatic. I have other lashes dropping out of it. These very dramatic baby doll looking lashes, which I feel like were really, I never wore them before, so I'm going to be really surprising myself. But they look nice, so I'm going to try them. I'm going to apply them off camera, and then I'm going to show you how it looks when I get back. Alright guys, so I'm back, and this is pretty much the finished eyes. Bring it down towards my tear duct and dab it on my tear duct. Go into that dark purple color that I use for my crease, and I'm going to sweep that on my lower lash, underneath my lower lash line, to add some more definition and kind of make my eyes pop a little bit more. But I know I should have did this before the lashes because it's kind of dramatic. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I can explain it. I'm gonna go into the black, the matte black color, and I'm gonna sweep that across that purple as well. And just blend that down onto along my lower lash line. And I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. This is going to let my eyes pop a bit more and add some more drama to the look. I'm going to be using my favorite Black Radiance Rich Mahogany press powder to contour my face. And I'm going to be using this Morph R5 brush to contour. Using this kabuki brush from BH Cosmetics, I am gonna be going in with this extra large bronzer first. Just gonna dab a little bit on it, tap it off, and just apply some of that to the apples of my cheek. Oh, I actually like this one. I was gonna go over it with another color, but I might keep this just the way it is. Actually, I'm gonna go over it. I'm using this e.l.f. blush palette. This one is in the dark one. It's the darkest shades that they have in their blush palettes, and it comes with these really pretty colors. I'm going in with I'm gonna go in with this pink one at the top right here. I usually always use this one. It's really pretty, but I'm gonna go in with this lighter one today because it kind of matches the eyeshadows a little bit more. Whoa, this is bright. And I'm just gonna blend that into my cheeks. use your fingers to kind of blend that in a little bit more because it's a little crazy. And then I just like to dab a little over my nose to give that flushed look. For highlight, I'm going in my usual Milani Tantastic. I always say Tantastic. I just noticed that it's Tantastic, which makes more sense. But anyways, the Milani Tantastic Face and Body Baked Bronzer. It's amazing. Very glowy. I'm going to be you can really see the payoff, but I don't want to add too much just so you can see it, because then it'll just be too much in real life. But I'm sure you see that glow. I'm in love with this thing. And then I just like to add some to the tip of my nose, and then I'll take my finger and pat some down the bridge. And if you're feeling a little extra, you can tap some right there on the cuticle. I'm feeling real extra today. I like to use this same glow baked bronzer as my brow bone color. It makes a really pretty brow bone color, so I'm just gonna sweep a little bit across there to kind of add some shimmer and glow to that. Finally, for my favorite and final part, I'm going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Prague. I'm sure everybody has seen this before. Give it a little tap, because I be going through these babies like crazy. And I'm just going to line my lips and then fill them in with this. And while that's drying, I'm gonna take this Great Lash, the Big Blackest Black by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna blend my real lashes in with these fake ones from root out to the tip. And I'm not gonna do any mascara for my bottom lashes. I usually do, but this is dramatic enough. I don't want my eyes to just close because I'm lucky I can even see right now. But this is basically the finished look.
Get at me for beats, yo.
Hope you guys enjoyed my little freestyle eye makeup look. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.